Every great creative work stands on the shoulders of giants. Welcome to RetroInspection, where we examine and find out where the things we love today came from.
Because this story actually inspired quite a bit of what we see today in science fiction. I would go so far as to say Terminator, Matrix, a bunch of other stories. But it's essentially a story of 5 human survivors of the apocalypse who were kept alive by what's called the Allied Master Computer, or AM, which is an artificially intelligent supercomputer that, along with its cohorts in Russia and China, coalesced and destroyed the human race. And it hates humanity and keeps these 5 people alive for its own torture purposes, to express its hate. And I brought this up. I thought this would be a perfect episode for us to explore, because you look everywhere. What do you see? Oh, AI, it's gonna, my hair's on fire, AI, blah, it's gonna take over. Well, Harlan was writing about AI in the late 60s.
Right.
And, look, I know there are people out there like Ray Kurzweil who say we're coming on the singularity, but
Hasn't Ray been up with the singularity for like 40 years?
Yes, he has.
Okay, then,
but it's coming. I mean, he is right. It's coming. We don't know when it's going to arrive, but it's coming.
Sure, yeah.
But really, this artificial, Harlan creates AM, and it is artificially intelligent. It has a personality of its own. It makes these horrible decisions. It's sentient enough to know that it enjoys torture and torturing human beings. Okay, so that's quite a bit different and very far removed from where we are today. Because yes, we have very fast, wildly inaccurate artificial intelligence in the form of what's called large language models, and essentially those are a statistical study of language that basically puts words together based on their distance in this statistical study. So you might think that you're chatting with another person on the other end, but you're not. You're actually chatting with a machine that's correlating the language that you input to it and finds another correlation between the answer that should be given. It is not an intelligent decision, except to say that it's quite intelligent from the programmer's perspective of using this model to create something that is a say that for me. Simulacrum of you're right. Of consciousness. It's not conscious. It's
no.
In fact, biologists couldn't tell you what consciousness was. The greatest psychologists, psychiatrists have no idea. We can't quantify consciousness. We don't know how to replicate it. So it's quite a misnomer when we get into this area of artificial intelligence to talk about these kinds of things, because we have no idea even how to describe it.
Like, subscribe, repost, share everywhere. To see what else we're up to, visit xynobooks.com, xenobooks.com.